I know what you're thinking. Who's that guy with the strangely matte finished forehead? It's me. Because, right before we started, I had to put some powder on my forehead because I was told that it apparently was too shiny. And the thing is that the forehead itself is so huge that the shine can't be unnoticed. It's one of these signs, I guess, or something like, if you have huge feet, then you probably got huge, So the same thing is with the huge foreheads. If you're lucky enough to have a huge forehead, then you probably got a crappy Russian-American accent. And you may even be a woman. You see what I did? You see what I did here? I pretended like I was about to tell one thing, and eventually I told completely another. It is called double entendre, or as my friends call it, God please stop this crap, you do it all the time. Yeah, for my for my friends, as you know, it is like a Groundhog Day. And it really was Groundhog Day about, a couple of days ago. On this day, people in Pennsylvania forced a groundhog out of his lair. And if a groundhog, bursts in the flames, it means that the global warming is closer than we think. I'm just kidding. The thing is, if the groundhog sees his shadow, it means 6 more weeks of winter for us. And if he doesn't, everyone can put on bikinis and show off their BBs. And you too, ladies. I really like this movie, Groundhog Day, though. It is so entertaining that you don't realize it claims a deep spiritual message, like other big thought-provoking movies, like It's a Wonderful Life, or like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, or like American Pie 3. Yeah, only 3. American Pie 1 and 2 are too superficial. Anyways, I was gonna come out here today and do the exact same monologue I did on our Groundhog Day episode last year because A, I thought it would be cool, smart, and witty, and 2, I'm lazy. But then I realized that I didn't have this show a year ago. All I had back then was a huge forehead and a DVD collection of thought-provoking movies. And now it is all changed. Now I got this. I actually got 4 things: a huge forehead, a DVD collection, an intellectual show that I host twice a week, and this quiz, the program where I should compete with Lydia. So, hi Lydia, I'd say something else to you now, but I'm too nervous to start this interactive feud between us, right, on the New Year's Eve. What? Are you implying, Victor? Yes. Tomorrow is a Chinese New Year, and if you live in China, it is a pretty bad day to travel, because I read that 250 million people in China will travel for Chinese New Year on this very day. That's like, a lot of people, 250 million. That's almost 1% of the Chinese population right there. Anyways, Happy New Year, China. Or should I say, Xin Yin Kuai Lo, which I think means Happy New Year. Though it might mean I like to kiss men. I can't remember. Yeah. This year is the year of the pig, by the way. I don't think there is a lot to say about, the year of the pig or the people who were born in such years, because I don't know such people. Really, I was preparing for this month. And I found out that I don't know anyone who was born in the year of the pig. So I don't want to fantasize about something I have no idea about. That's why I just suppose that those people have immunity from some very dangerous kinds of flu, and also they can't look up. Anyways, I don't really believe in stuff like that. I, for example, was born in the year of the tiger. So that means I believe that my spiritual animal is Tony the Tiger from the box of Kellogg's cereal. But you know what, maybe it does make some sense, because sometimes I really feel like I was raised by the tiger pack. I mean by the cardboard pack with an image of a cartoonish tiger on it. And speaking of animals as a food, my neighbor, do you remember her? She was born in the year of the rabbit. Some people, by the way, think that rabbits are rodents because, they look a bit rodenty, but they're not. They are different species. They are bigger, they have more teeth, and they poop a lot more. It is exactly like the difference between Lydia and me. And by the way, did you know that the rabbit's scrotum is in front of his penis? How does it even work? But somehow it does work. I found it out the hard way. Anyways, the most important event that happened like yesterday was, of course, the Super Bowl. Yeah, I love the Super Bowl. You know, it has a special vibe. Millions of watchers around the world, celebrities in the audience, special music performances, amazingly expensive TV commercials. It all, you know, it's like the Oscars for straight guys, and we're enjoying that. It was an amazing game between the New England Patriots and the Los Angeles Rams. But these two teams are so different, and their fans are very different as well. New England's fan base is very pleased with their team winning the sixth Super Bowl in the last 15 years. And the Los Angeles fans don't get upset either. In California, a Super Bowl loss counts as a prescription for medical marijuana. Anyways, congrats to the Patriots, and it's too bad for the Rams. The Rams couldn't score early in the game, and ultimately they lost. It was like a date with me. You try to score early, but you're bound to leave disappointed. But don't worry, you will definitely get paid. But let's be honest, Super Bowl is for guys, and mostly for American guys. Women and European men are not really, crazy about this event and this sport. But I really believe that the National Football League could make these people watch it too. Yeah, I think to get the attention of women and Europeans, they should put Gordon Ramsay on the Super Bowl. Just imagine it. Gordon Ramsay watches Super Bowl from the sidelines. He can just stand there and scream something like, that touchdown was rubbish, do it again! Or, I see this ball is disgusting without even putting it in my mouth, or... by the way, I've never realized how brutal the Super Bowl can be. I mean, guys hobbling around, straining their muscles, taking tons of painkillers, and that was just Maroon 5 rehearsing. But, Super Bowl is a pleasure, a true pleasure to watch. Yesterday, I had some Mexican food during the match. Actually, it was a huge pot of chili, and I was eating it during the game, and then by the end of the fourth quarter, it turned out that I had like a gallon of chili. I'm not kidding. And then very, very late in the night, I woke up and I was like, oh God, my neighbor's cat is sick again. And only then I realized it was the smell of chili is going out of my pores. So I had to take a shower in the middle of the night, and I was like, the smell wouldn't come off, and it didn't come off. So I had to take a bath of guacamole. And you know what kind of a bath I'm going to offer you? Yeah, money bath. Come on, show them the money. The grand $1,000, and it's time for your imagination on the palm of my hand. So, on the screen of your smartphone, you'll see a question and 3 answers, answer choices. You'll have 12 seconds to decide which one is correct, and then just tap the button with the correct answer choices. That's actually the process that you must go through, during the 12 rounds of our show. It's okay to be wrong at least once, because you have bonus life from the start of the game, and as many friends as you bring in, that's how many bonus lives you can actually have. But you can only use 2 of these extra bonus lives during one broadcast, one show. So what else? You can use the extra bonus life for the final round, by the way. Don't forget about that. Let's take a look at our viewer count. We are watched by 2,642 people right now. Thanks for being here with us today. And we can take a look at our chat right here. Maybe Kay just said not funny. Exactly. And that's why it's a great day for IQ option. And it's a great day to expand your financial knowledge. Therefore, it's time to play the game. Here comes question number 1. A business that keeps and lends money and offers financial services is called court, bank, or factory. So that's actually the final point where you can join us. It's like 3 or 4 seconds before you're out. Like 2,718 people, they are in, and you, my friend, you are out. So the place where a trial is held, or the people there, especially the judge and the jury who examine the evidence and decide whether someone is guilty or not guilty, is called a court. A building or group of buildings in which goods are produced in large quantities using some machines is a factory. A business that keeps and lends money and offers financial services is a bank. Just take a look here. What we have here is 2,393 people who knew the correct answer. That's an amazing number here. Thank you for being such an amazing number. Thanks, and here comes question number 2. HUF is the currency code for Hungarian forint, Aruban florin, or Congolese franc. Is that a new thing, Victor? I don't really think so. I believe I used it like 2 times before in November of 2018 and maybe during the second week of January of 2019. So, AWG is the currency code for the Aruban florin, the currency of Aruba, an island and a constituting country of the Kingdom of the Netherlands in the southern, Caribbean Sea. CDF is the code for the Congolese franc, the currency of the Democratic Republic of the Congo. HUF is the currency code for the Hungarian forint, the national currency of Hungary. And 1,889 people knew the correct answer. Thank you very much for being, I believe, smart. That's question number 2, so you're pretty smart. Yeah. Question number 3 is here. The financial equivalent of don't put all your eggs in one basket is denationalization, discrimination, or diversification. Diversification. Gosh, I knew I'll make a mistake here, but you still got it right, huh? Because as I said before, you are smart. The practice of treating one person or group differently from another in some kind of an unfair way is discrimination. Nationalization or privatization occurs when a national government sells an asset to private investors. Diversification is a risk management technique that mixes a wide variety of investments within a portfolio. It's the financial equivalent of saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket. And 1,518 people were so smart and, I believe, handsome, because being smart without being handsome is like, I don't know what it's like, actually. Question number 4 is here. Yeah, this is a music streaming platform. Spotify, Snapchat, or Starbucks. I believe I just spat on the camera. Or Starbucks. Yeah, things like that happens. Alexander just said governor. Sounds a lot like government, yeah? Is that a person who works for the government? Snapchat is a multimedia messaging app used, globally. Starbucks is an American coffee company and coffee house chain. Spotify is a music streaming platform developed by Swedish company Spotify Technology, headquartered in Stockholm and listed on the New York Stock Exchange. And 1,738 people knew the correct answer. And by the way, let me please remind you that if you gave a wrong answer, you have like 5 seconds to bring yourself Threadneedle Street or Fifth Avenue? You know, three-finger stance thing, like such an original and simple thing to do. Fifth Avenue or Threadneedle. Wall Street. It never happened. Just forgot about it. Wall Street is a street in Lower Manhattan that is the original home of the New York Stock Exchange and the historic, headquarters of the largest U.S. brokerages and investment banks. Fifth Avenue is a major thoroughfare in the borough of Manhattan in New York City. It is considered to be one of the most expansive and elegant streets in the world. Threadneedle Street is a street in the city of London, famous as the site of the Bank of England. And 767 people knew the correct action. They knew the correct action to do just to bring some good, correct choices, under their belts. So thank you for being so. Period. Question number 7 is here. Which of these companies is a bank? AMD, Altria, or UBS? And please let me take this moment to take a look at our chat. And what we have here is Roma R just said, okay, okay, all right. I got it, Roma. Okay. No, you don't need to type anything more. Okay. All right. It's done. Damage has been done. All right. Okay. Okay, Roma. So, Altria is an American corporation and, one of the world's largest producers and marketers of tobacco, cigarettes, and related products. Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, is an American multinational semiconductor company. UBS is a Swiss multinational investment bank and financial services company. And 768 people, haven't you noticed that? That during each and every question, when I declare the results, when there is a number 8 in the quantity of people who knew the correct answer, each and every time I pronounce it as 8. It can be, 760. Question number 8 is here. So, Byron and Shelley are the development stages of this platform. Cardano, EOS, or Ethereum. I'm too old for this, My back hurts all the time. So, blockchain developers find interesting names for, testnets and hard forks. For example, a hard fork of the Ethereum blockchain, which is scheduled for February of 2019, is called Constantinople. Dawn is the name for the testnet version of blockchain protocol EOS. Cardano's developers have chosen the names of famous English poets, Byron and Shelley, to call their, testnet phases. And 377 people knew the correct answer. Thank you very much for being so smart and still so handsome. And thank you for taking a look at question number 9. The leading copper producer in 2017 was Peru, China, or Chile. I feel bad when I hear about Chile, to be honest. Just wait a minute. So, in 2017, the world's third largest copper producer from mines was China. In 2017, China produced 1.86 million metric tons of copper from mines. In second place is Peru, with 2.39 million metric tons in 2017. Chile produced 5.33 million metric tons of copper, and in 2017 it became the world's leading copper producer. And 343 people knew the correct answer. And right here, right on this spot, freeze, because I'm about to remind you that if you gave some kind of wrong answer, you still have like 5 seconds to bring yourself back into the game. So you give a wrong answer, within 5 seconds you can tap this button, heart-shaped button right here, and you're back in. That's it. Question number 10. This momentum indicator is called blank, percent range, Williams, Klingers, or Kaufman's. So let's try it. Just what sounds better? Williams, percent range, Klingers, percent range, or Kaufman's percent range? Or it simply doesn't matter while I'm doing stuff like that, and you don't listen to me, right? You're just staring at my body while I'm doing these things, yeah? Alright, I'm not offended. The Klinger oscillator determines the long-term trend of money flow while remaining sensitive enough, to detect short-term fluctuations. Developed by Perry Kaufman, Kaufman's adaptive moving average is designed not only to act as a moving average, but also to track the degree of noise in the trend and adjust accordingly. The Williams percent range indicator shows overbought and, you name it, oversold levels in comparison to a stochastic oscillator. And 326 people knew the correct answer. That's actually a pretty decent number, 326 for question number 11. Question number 11, I said. This African country had the highest GDP as of 2017. Nigeria, Morocco, or South Africa? Just let's take a look here what we have on our chat. And we have like Roma just saying some 2 letters. Have no idea what they can mean here. Braden G just said bye guys. Bye Braden. So we can actually wrap it up because Braden just gone. Let's finish it right here because there's no Braden. I don't want to do it without Braden. In 2017, Morocco was Africa's 6th largest economy with a GDP of $109 billion. Egypt took the 3rd place with $237 billion. The 2nd largest economy of the African continent became South Africa. Its GDP was $349 billion. With a GDP output of $376 billion in 2017, Nigeria was the largest African economy. My gosh, only 94 only people knew the correct answer. And I have no choice but to declare that we just witnessed a tough question. Yep, that was some kind of a tough thing, and here comes some kind of the final thing. Yeah, the final round has arrived. Are you ready? Then all right. Arkansas, United States of America. It levies an additional 6% sales tax on these: pads, tattoos, or belt buckles. Arkansas. I don't know. Why it's Kansas, but Arkansas? I have no idea. Stupid French people. Sorry if you're French, and sorry if you heard what I just said, but I don't care. So Arkansas, or maybe, is that near to Kentucky, to Louisville? No? Louisville? Have you ever heard that, Louisville? locals, how do they call their city, their town? They call it, whoa. So, local Durham County. No, I mean, that's actually the place there in North Carolina where pet owners must list their pets as personal property and pay taxes on them. In Texas, there is a 6.25% sales tax on belt buckles. Gonna get rid of them. Because they're not considered clothes. In Arkansas, a 6% sales tax is levied on body piercings and tattoos. So the correct answer to this question, though the final one was clear to 86 people. So these people will share our Grand Prix of $1,000. So each and every one of you, my little smart fellows, will get like, $11, $11.63. Isn't that incredible? Isn't that I have a clue. It is. So here's the point where I should call you, amazing and stuff, but I'll call you, groundhogly graceful. And that's it. Yeah, from now on you are legally groundhogly graceful. And to prove it, we will show your nicknames right here. Yeah, that's right. You can see your nicknames on the screens of your smartphone. So once again, I'd like to congratulate you on this crazy money. $11.63. It is actually nice at a time. So congrats guys, thanks, thanks for your attention, thanks for your time and your patience, and for your knowledge, and for your luck, and for your well-deserved success. Thanks for joining us during this broadcast. See you next time, and as always, never stop thinking, and see you later. Goodbye everybody.